Welcome back to another lesson on verbling.com with teacher Abby. Miss Abby, I mean. Looking forward to seeing you guys. This is a beginner level class. We'll be reading a few dialogues, having short conversations on new vocabulary, just hanging out a little bit, looking at some grammar. So I'm looking forward to having you guys with me for this hour. Mateo, are you in a good mood? You just muted yourself.
Okay. I again.
Are you in a good mood?
Yes, good mood.
Did you just eat?
Mood. Okay.
Did you just eat?
Just eat.
Did you eat?
Ah, okay, yes, because in Italy it's a time dinner.
So what I'm learning about you, Mateo, is that the 9 o'clock morning class that I have, you're kind of in a bad mood.
Yes.
And that's because at 10 o'clock you eat, and so my 11 o'clock class, you're always in a good mood.
Yes. In fact, when you starting 9 o'clock for you, and here is 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
We
So
have
you start getting hungry.
we have a 9-hour difference.
I know.
Usually, I thank you for this time difference, and I think, oh wow, maybe Abby in Canada, what's she doing in this time?
Don't think too much.
Okay.
Okay. Michael, welcome back to the class.
Hey, Abby. How are
Good
you?
to see you. Hi, Mustafa.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you today?
Fine. I like how much you think. How much you think?
like
Hi, Mustafa. Did you watch the video on the Facebook?
Yeah, it's actually so funny. You actually you always download a funny video.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was confused.
No, sorry. The watched on the Facebook. Thanks.
Teacher,
Hey,
you have
Vic,
to watch it.
send it to me. I didn't see it.
Okay.
You can send it to me, and I'll watch it there. Victor,
Hi, Miss Abby.
nice to see you. Good to have you back.
Nice to see you again.
Lovely to have you. And who is this? Stephanie, welcome to the class.
Hello.
Hi, where are you from?
Hong Kong.
Wow, how cool. Thank you for joining us today. And are you new with Verbling?
Yes.
Thanks for coming to my class. I'm very happy to have you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Ersa, is that you? Ersa, welcome. It looks like maybe your microphone's not working. I couldn't hear you even though it wasn't muted. Andre, welcome back to the class.
Hi again, Abby. Good to be back.
I'm glad that you're happy to be back. I'm just gonna do some mutage. There we go. Just a little bit of noise. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Andre, did you eat? Oh, what time is it in Russia? It must be 10, 11 hours?
10 p.m.
What did you eat for dinner?
Fried eggs.
Fried eggs for dinner?
Yep.
Is your fridge a bit empty?
Yeah, a bit, because I didn't go to.
That's something I would do, fry an egg. You know what's funny? When I was a kid, well, when me and my sister were kids, we would get hungry, and my mom is a fantastic cook. She's a really good cook. And there'd be no food in the fridge, and we'd complain, we're hungry, and she'd always say to us, fry an egg. And it would make us so angry. We would be like, no, we don't want eggs.
Yeah, this is my situation. When I am lazy, for example, I don't want, and so like I fry eggs.
It's an easy, quick protein meal, fills you up, right?
Yeah.
And Ali, are you okay?
Yes, Miss Abby.
Are you happy? Are you happy
Yes,
today?
yes, why not?
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I am just trying to find. I've become lost in my own computer. I'm just trying to find my document for today's class. How do you guys feel about the dialogue reading? I'm just curious about how you guys, what do you think about it? Do you think that you're learning something from it? Do you think that it helps you? The only thing is you guys are not really, you're not really beginners, are you? So do you feel like it's too easy, or give me some feedback?
Yeah, could be more advanced, a little bit, like more complicated words or something.
Okay, but do you think that that would be consistent with a beginner level class?
Beginner to intermediate or intermediate to advanced could be. I don't know what kind of words would be there, like, but could be more like advanced words a little bit.
It's interesting that you say that, because I've just been watching and I feel like my 11 o'clock a.m. class is filled up right away. Is that because of schedules, or is that because you guys like having beginner classes? You don't have to respond. I would like to hear back from you, though. If you could send a message on my Facebook or on the Verbling message board, if you just send me a message so I can know where you guys are at, okay? But it's easy because that's what it is. It's a beginner class. So hopefully even the advanced or intermediate, at least, students in the class can...
Well, Abby, you asked for feedback, so I gave it to you. The feedback.
Yeah, you did. You certainly did, Michael. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yep.
Okay, so today's dialogue, the first one is called Earthquake. Maybe we could have... Ersa, are you there? No. Cynthia, I'm not sure. Is Cynthia Ersa in the chat? Is that correct? Okay. There must be a problem with your audio. Sorry, Cynthia. Sorry about that. Andrew, what do you think of when you hear the word earthquake?
I'm thinking about Earth shaking, and everything is crashing, and so bad event.
Excellent. Yeah. Perfect description. Have you ever experienced an earthquake, Andrew?
Fortunately, no, because we live in such an areas that we have. If we have it, but we don't feel it. We don't. How do you say, mention it, or
We don't feel it.
We don't feel it. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Has anybody in the class ever experienced an earthquake? Felt it? Anybody?
Yes,
Tell me about it, Ali.
I experienced it maybe, I don't know how many times, but it wasn't a strong earthquake, very strong. You feel that everything is shaking for a while, and I don't know, that's different. For example, tables or some devices around you making noise sometimes, something like that.
Good. Anyone else in the class think of ever experienced an earthquake? We've had a class recently on earthquakes, so we've kind of talked about it a little bit. But if anyone has experienced an earthquake, like in Hong Kong, Stephanie, have you ever felt an earthquake?
No, because Hong Kong is not in seismic zone, so we seldom feel earthquake, except the near country have a really serious earthquake. We will
Yeah.
feel a little bit.
Lots of areas around you have had some pretty intense earthquakes. That's true. Okay. Well, we're going to read our first dialogue. Mustafa, that's good. I need a good laugh. I don't laugh nearly enough, do I? Okay. Mateo, you're going to be Danny, and Mustafa, you're going to be Chuck. Can you read that for us?
Okay. Hey, do you feel that?
Yeah, the ground is shaking. We are having an earthquake. What should we do?
Don't panic. Let's stand in the doorway. My mother said that the doorway is a safe place.
I still feel it. This is a strong earthquake. Earthquake.
I think it's stopped now. Are you scared?
Just a little. Earthquake are scary.
Okay, nicely done. Mateo and Mustafa. Woo! Okay, we need to practice a little bit though. Okay, first of all, can you repeat Mustafa? Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Earth.
Earth.
Quake.
Quake.
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
There you go. 2 syllables. 2 syllables. Mateo, what is that?
Earthquake. No,
Oh, okay. I thought you were dancing. I thought we had Trusty dancing.
no, dancing, trusty, dancing.
Yeah. Okay, and Mateo, I want you to say stopped.
Stopped.
Yes.
Stop.
Stop. As opposed to stopped. We want to say stopped.
Stopped.
Exactly. Good job. Any questions about the vocabulary in this dialogue?
Teacher, what do you mean by doorway? Do you mean outside of house, or if you were inside the place, you have to go outside?
No.
Doorway?
This is the doorway. The frame around the door. This part here. That's the doorway.
Okay.
Okay. So let's talk about that. Why is the doorway a safe place during an earthquake? What do you think, Michael?
Well, it might be that above the door, the wall, it's I don't know how to say in English, like it's a basic wall, like when the house is shaking, those kind of walls would remain in case that house will start to collapse. Those kind of walls would remain, and you would have more chances to survive in an earthquake.
Good job, Michael. So we would, yeah, exactly, Andrew. What do we call it?
Support wall?
Exactly, a support wall. So,
Okay.
Very good. Sorry, I'm just having kind of a computer. There we go. Very good. So what about other places that you guys think are safe during earthquakes? What do you think? The bathtub? Why, Michael?
Yeah.
Why the bathtub?
I don't know. You've heard on TV, I think, that if it's an earthquake, you should go in a bathtub. And I presume if like with the wall collapse, you're like in that thing in bathtub, so you remain alive.
In case if you put it upside down.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
In an earthquake, you would be in panic, like you would start. Oh.
Yeah, that would be pretty intense. What do you think you would realistically do? Realistically, Victor, what would you realistically do if right now, in the middle of your English class, you felt an earthquake?
Good question.
Scream.
Yeah, scream.
No, I won't panic, but maybe I would drove my car to some open place, far from buildings,
You
farther
would
from.
you would get up, walk out your front door, get your car keys, and go for a car ride.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else have a different answer? What would you realistically do if right now suddenly the ground started to tremble?
Actual teacher, I'll go outside immediately in a wide place without any. Yeah, I have to be sure no building beside me. Yeah, safe. It will be safe.
Okay, very good. Anyone else have a different answer?
I think
Under
we
I think, okay, go
Ali?
ahead. I think it depends your position in the building. Maybe if you are in first floor or second floor, you can go out. If you are maybe 15th floor, you go to the up, I think.
Where to the up? On the
What?
roof?
Yeah, on the roof. You
Why you
go
should go
to
to the roof? What's the
because
point?
if the building ruin, everything come on you if you are under the building, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting. Thanks for sharing. I think I would jump off my balcony. I've already got an escape planned.
Which floor you are? Maybe you are 15th floor or 10th floor. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this balcony here, I'm just looking. I think I could land without hurting myself. So I think I
Yeah.
would jump off.
It's
It's
not
it's
very
it's
high in your house.
it's a depend. It depend which one floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm only on the second.
I
And
I know I know many people jump from balcony, but the building is safe after the earthquake. They broke their legs or something like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
well, I hope I don't break my legs, that's for sure. Andrew, what were you going to say?
I was going to say that I think we discussed already that we need to hide under the table. Maybe someone already said it. I'm not sure.
I don't know if
yes.
I did. You say that that one,
No,
Arsen?
no, but it's correct that say he under the table when a Quaker.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Find a place that's got a solid protection for your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. So now what we're going to do for our sentence exercise, notice it says write one sentence using two of the red words above. So let's see. There's not a lot, but let's see how creative we can get. Use two red words in one sentence. I'll give you guys just a couple minutes to think about it, okay? We've got feel, ground, shaking, earthquake, panic, stand, doorway, safe place, and still. All right, let's start with Stephanie. Do you want to give us a sentence using two of the words in red?
Okay. I feel panic when I am in the job interview.
Awesome. I feel panic when I'm in a job interview. When's the last time you were in an interview, Stephanie?
Actually, yesterday.
Whoa, how did it go?
I failed in the job interview.
Did you panic?
Yes, because I'm so nervous and panic, and I answered the interviewer so messy.
Oh, you poor thing. Maybe, you know what? Next time it will be better. Next time will be better.
I hope so.
Absolutely fantastic sentence, though. I feel panic when I'm in a job interview. Excellent sentence. Let's go over to Victor. Give us a sentence.
Don't panic, I am still here.
Who might you say that to?
For example, who is doing something, and he is not sure about something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a boss or a parent, right?
Yeah, maybe children.
I like it. Very good sentence. Ali?
Okay. Why are you standing in the doorway? Just coming.
Okay, very good. In your culture, Ali, do people walk into your house or do they have to wait for an invitation?
It depends how close people you or not. I don't know. Usually waiting for invitation.
Very good. So you wait for an invitation, just like in Canada. In Canada, first of all, call before you come, and then knock on the door and wait. In other cultures, not so much. Andre?
Maybe I can't stand meeting my boss, and I still try to avoid meeting him.
Okay, very good. I like how you use the word stand as to tolerate. Perfect. Not a literal stand. I can't stand meeting my boss.
Or maybe
I
can I use I can't stand my boss, for example, just my boss.
You can.
Yeah, and I still avoid meeting him. Yeah.
I still avoid meeting with him. Or meeting him? No, that's correct. Meeting him. Nicely done. Ersa?
Thank you.
Okay. I feel happy when I see the earthquake team. Is a team soccer in California.
Oh, okay. I feel happy when I see the earthquake team play.
Yeah.
Okay, that's only one word though. That's only earthquake.
No, feel and acre.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Good job, Ersa. Fantastic. I feel happy when I see the earthquake team play. Matteo?
I had panic because the doorway was blocked.
I feel panic.
Feel, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. I have panic.
Had, past.
Let's change it to panicked, because that would be more. Panicked because?
Panicked?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the doorway was blocked.
Was broken.
Broken.
Good job. Fantastic. Why do you think you would feel panic if the doorway was broken?
And because in my area, in Italy, okay, usually have earthquake situation.
So you want?
And 3 years ago, and I had panic situation. Okay, the doorway broken with the earthquake, you know. And I don't have other
a way out.
Way out.
Yes, I imagine that you would have panicked. Thank you for sharing that with us, Matteo. Good sentence too. I panicked because the doorway was broken. Michael.
When you meet, can you say absolutely new people? Or you don't need absolutely a word?
I can't even make out what you're saying yet. Just say your sentence and then ask me after.
Okay, can you hear me well?
Yeah, I hear you, but it's just that I don't have enough of the sentence to know
clear.
if you can say it.
Okay, so when you meet absolutely new people, you shouldn't panic and you should search for common ground.
Yeah, you don't need absolutely.
Okay.
It's not in the right place either. If you want to say it, though, you can, Michael. You could say, when you meet people that are absolutely new to you.
Oh, okay. So when you meet people that are absolutely new to you. And is that make sense, like, or is that redundant to say like that?
It's redundant, but I can see somebody saying it. Like, I might say that. He was absolutely new to me, meaning I'd never seen him before in my life.
Okay, you like emphasize.
Exactly, for emphasis.
Okay.
So it's good that you can go ahead and say that, because it's good for you to practice saying things at your level in a different way. And you said don't panic. What?
Yeah, you shouldn't panic, and you should search for common ground. Common ground, what is that?
That's a common ground. There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes finding common ground with people is tricky. How do you find out if you have common grounds with people? How do you search for a common ground?
How do you what? How do I search?
How do you search for common grounds with people?
But what do you mean by search?
Is that not what you said in your sentence?
No, I didn't use like search. Do you know? So could you give me a synonym for search? Like maybe I don't understand like with search. Maybe another word.
Okay, this is when I should get students to type their sentences out, because I thought you said you should search for common ground with people.
You should maybe find. I said you should.
Okay, well, search and find are synonyms, so you could say either or.
Oh, okay. So how do you search common ground? Well, you could start with some basic questions, like hi, how are you? And how's the weather? Do you like the weather? No, I don't like either. That's all.
Oh, we have a common ground.
Yeah, we have a common ground. Like.
Yeah, Andrew, that's a good word to use. Icebreaker, maybe using questions like that to break the ice and find out somebody's hobbies or their interests, right? Mustafa, what's your question? Or what's your sentence, sorry?
Okay. Teacher, I have 3 sentences.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Number 1, I feel panic when I stand in front of my boss. Okay?
Perfect.
Second one, I still feel panic when teacher Abby stand in her class.
Why?
So that's real. I told you that. When you are moving.
Oh, that's right. That's why I sit down. I sit down for you now.
Yeah, and the third one, at the part, it's something, it's like slang and just for joke. At the party, you would see the ground and people shaking. Is that right, teacher?
Can you repeat that one?
At the party, you would see the ground and people shaking.
Okay, at the party you would see the ground and people shaking. Very good. So they would be dancing, like shaking their booties?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Beautiful. So everybody has done this. Everybody has created a sentence for us. Are there any questions before we continue?
Nope.
Perfect. Nice job, you guys. Awesome sentences. So we want to write a sentence in the present continuous. You can choose one of the words in the list. So we've got write, share, sit, give, etc. Choose one of those words and write me a sentence in the present continuous tense. That means something that is happening right now. Obviously, it might not be true. Would you guys like to write or just say?
Say.
Okay, let's start with Ali. Choose one of the words in the list and write me a sentence in the present continuous tense. It can be just really quick. We don't need to make it complicated.
Okay. I am reading the chat box right now.
Perfect. Andre.
I'm watching a horror movie and my hands are shaking.
Nice. Double. Good job, Andre. I'm watching a horror movie and my hands are shaking. Elsa?
I don't sure. I think it's I make a sentences for you or I do I sentences for you.
I want you to just say a sentence in the present continuous tense.
Oh,
using one of
I
the-
making.
Say it. Yes, say the sentence. You
That
create.
is I making or I doing.
Making.
Making, okay. I repeat.
Oh, that was your actual sentence.
Yeah, I
am-
making a sentence for you. I can change the sentence.
Oh, that's good. I thought you were asking me a question if that's what you were supposed to do.
No.
Elsa, you're tricking me.
Yeah.
Okay. I am making a sentence for you right now. That is a good sentence. Matteo, next.
Choose one verbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Okay. I would.
Oh, but you have to have
No,
it in
no,
the
no, no,
present
no.
continuous.
Yes, yes. Sorry. Mistake. I'm writing a book.
Are you really writing a book?
Yes.
Perfect. Good sentence. What's your book about?
This is my book.
What are you
That's
writing
finished.
a book about? Is it about you? Is it a biography on Matteo?
Yes, yes. Myself.
You're writing a book about
all my experience live.
Wow, I think I'd like to read that book. I think there'd be a few interesting things in there.
Matteo, share with me. I would be very interested to read something.
Okay, when I finished, I sharing with you.
Share when you've been in the middle, because I presume it would take lots of time to do that. You have a lot-
Which one you have interest?
Your autobiography, like to read. How would you do that? I never.
No, topic. Which topic you have interest? Topic.
Your autobiography.
I think the secret
okay.
girlfriend. The secret girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
no. Like in general, like, to see how is organized. How do you organize? I never wrote my autobiography.
Okay, right.
Okay, Michael, give me your sentence.
I'm sitting on a chair, and I'm reading a book, and I'm crying, and I'm shaking.
Okay, very good. Thanks for sharing. I wish that you weren't crying and shaking, but it's nice to have you.
No, just to use those words, like in text.
Mustafa?
I am playing Need for Speed right now.
You're playing what?
Wow.
You're
It's a
playing
game. It's a game. It's a sport game. A car sport game.
Okay.
I am playing for Speed game right now. Yeah.
What's version? What's version?
What's the last version, Michael?
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember. I know, but I don't remember.
I think something related to Street or something like this. Yeah. I don't remember.
Okay. Okay, let's go over to Stephanie.
I am reading a storybook.
Very good. And Victor?
Are you sitting or standing when I'm making the sentence?
Very good. Nicely done. Any questions? Herman, welcome to the class. It's nice to have you with us again. Is this Herman from Mexico?
Yes. Sure.
Good to have you again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to our next dialogue. And this time we're going to have Stephanie.
I am Colin or Tina.
You're going to be Tina.
Okay.
Whoa. And let's see, for Colin, let's do Victor.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and read the dialogue.
What are you doing, Tina?
I am watching an old movie. It is not in color. It is in black and white.
Wow, black and white movies are very old.
I know. I think this movie is 40 years old.
What is the movie about?
It is about an invisible man. The police are trying to catch him, but he is very clever.
After the movie, do you want to go to the tennis court and play tennis?
I can't. I don't have a tennis racket.
That's okay, I have an extra tennis racket.
Great. After the movie, we will play tennis.
Beautiful. Nicely done, Stephanie and Victor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions about the vocabulary or any of the words that you've seen in the dialogue?
Yeah, Abby, I have a question. Why did they use R for with the police, for example? I think the police is trying, no?
No, because it's referring to the police. The police is plural. Police officer is singular.
Okay, so we can't use is with police.
No, the police is... No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, thank
It
you.
would be the police officer is. But police is a plural word referring to the group.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so we've got quite a few interesting ideas here. First of all, who in the class likes to watch black and white movies? Even though they're old and maybe outdated, who in the class likes to watch them?
I don't like, but my school forced me to watch.
What kind of movies did they force you to watch? Can you give me an example?
Frankenstein, the 1994 version.
That's a classic.
Yes, I don't like it, but
I
they
don't
forced
like
me to watch it because for the project.
Okay, very good. Can anyone else think of...
Sorry, what specialty are you learning?
Stephanie, Michael would like to know, what are you studying?
Yeah.
Bilingual language and literature studies.
Once again, what language?
Literature studies.
Mainly focused on literature.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Anybody else in the class can think of a classic black and white movie in English? Or maybe your local language, what it's about?
I saw so much movie in Mexican movies.
Mm-hmm.
For example, for Cantinflas. He's a actor.
Okay.
But now he is dead.
Now he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and what were his movies about?
It's comedy.
Okay, comedian. Very good.
Yeah. I don't know the name for the movies, but it's so funny.
Very good. Thanks for sharing. Herman,
Yes, teacher?
do you know who Alfred Hitchcock is? Alfred Hitchcock?
No?
I'll write it in the chat. Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock. Do you know who that is?
No, let me see who is him.
Does anybody recognize that name?
Yeah, the king of scary movies.
Oh, okay.
Director.
He's a director. Very good. And Victor, what were his movies often about? They're usually in black and white. What were they usually about?
About horror, I think.
Exactly,
Horror
right? Horror films, murder mysteries, things like that.
The Master of Suspense.
Exactly, the Master of Suspense. There you go, Hirman. Hirman, do you like watching black and white movies, or do you prefer to watch the latest releases?
No, I prefer a color one.
Okay, very good. Me too.
Yes.
Why can't the police catch the invisible man? Ali? Why can't they catch the invisible man?
Because he's invisible. Police can't see him.
Okay, smarty pants. Why else? Why else can't they do it?
Because he's clever.
Because he's clever. Andre, what does it mean?
Very clever.
Absolutely.
Very clever.
He's very clever. Andre, what does it mean to be clever?
To be smart? Smart enough.
Exactly. So if you were an invisible man, how would you how would you stop the police from being able to catch you?
And should I? Because I am invisible. I shouldn't care about the police.
So you think that it would be impossible for them to catch you because they can't see you?
It's likely that they won't catch me.
It's likely that they won't catch me. Good sentence. Very good.
Abby, but the invisible man, it's tricky catch this man.
It is tricky to catch that man.
Ah, okay.
But they might see traces of him. For example, if they see his footprints in the carpet, or if he makes noise, he makes sounds or moves things.
Okay, it's a metaphor, invisible man.
No, it's real. There's really invisible people out there.
But I don't know the invisible man. In a movie, it's an invisible man.
In the movie, it's a real invisible man. And if he stinks, what if he never takes a shower and he starts to stink? You could find him.
Okay.
Ready? We're going to make a sentence with the first option here. We've got two options. The first one is, I have an extra something. And the second one, this is the what is so many years old. Okay, so let's go for the first one with Ersa. Do you want to go ahead and try that?
No. I knew what word. What the present or past or what?
It's I have, so it's the present tense, an extra, something that you have an extra of. Maybe you have more than you actually need.
I have extra money now.
Okay, you could say I have extra money because money is a non-count noun, so we don't need that article there.
So is I have extra money?
Exactly, I have extra money. Would you like to share?
No.
Selfish, greedy Ersa.
Keep for you money.
No,
don't share with Abby.
Oh, Mateo. Herman, can you create a sentence? I have an extra what?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
I just want you to create your own sentence. I have an extra, and then put the noun in there.
Okay, I have an extra pair of shoes.
An extra what?
Pair of shoes.
Pair of teeth?
Shoes.
Shoes.
Oh, shoes. Sorry, Herdman. I am clearly getting hungry. It's getting close to lunchtime. Can you say that again? I have an extra pair of shoes.
Okay, I have an extra pair of shoes.
Exactly. Very good. Mateo.
Okay, at first I have an extra girl. Sorry, I'm joking.
Michael, aren't you going to ask him if he wants to share?
What?
Aren't you going to ask him if he wants to share?
No, I would ask, what do you mean by that, Mateo? I don't understand clearly.
Are you saying you have 2 girlfriends?
No, sorry, I'm joke. And
He's
because
fine.
He's
I
got girls
think,
to spare.
because I think
Many
other things. I think other things.
It's the first thing that an Italian has in his head.
No, it's, in Italy, unfortunately, we're talking about always girl, women, girl and women.
One of my closest friends said that Italians only have 2 things on the brain. One is football, and the other is
No,
girls.
no, football for me, I don't like football. The other things, okay, but the first things, no, I don't like.
Okay, let's continue. Let's go to Michael. Give me a sentence. I have an extra what?
I have an extra hour.
An extra hour. Okay, very good. Good job using, instead of saying time, you use the article in there as well. Mustafa?
What's the first question, please?
I want you to finish the sentence. I have an extra.
What I can say? I have an extra money. Okay, I have an extra money.
I have extra money, or I have an extra.
Food or something?
It has to be countable, something you can count.
Glasses?
I have an extra pair of glasses.
Yeah. And the second sentence. What's the second sentence?
I think we've lost it here. I'll put it back. There's some kind of chat going on in the Verbling chat that I think is completely unrelated to what we're speaking about, I'm pretty sure. The what is how many years old?
Just a second, please. There. Okay. The Earth is 4.54 billion year age.
Years
if you
old.
can hear me.
I can hear you.
Years old, yeah.
Thank you very much. And Stephanie?
I have a extra dress. Let's go to the party tonight, Abby.
Woo! I like you. Very good idea. Me, you, and Ersa. We're leaving the boys behind. It's a hen's party.
Party, hands up and drinking till the sun rise.
That sounds quite interesting. I don't know if I can keep up with you. I'm getting old. Victor?
I have an extra car key.
An extra what? Car key.
Car key.
Why is that so important?
No. I can lose first one.
Very good. Okay, just for the Verbling chat, you guys, if you want to chat about anything else, you can go ahead and do that in maybe like a private chat, but let's try to keep the Verbling chat related to the class, okay? Okay, teacher Abby puts her foot down occasionally. Good. Very nicely done. And the other sentence was, something is how many years old? Sorry, hey man, I have to mute you. I'm really, really distracted here. Sorry. The what is how many years old? Ali?
Okay. My lemon is 10 years old.
Poor lemon. Andre?
My laptop is 5 years old.
Still hanging in there? Still treating you good?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Ersa?
The house is 50 years old.
Perfect. Good sentence. Hirman? Hirman, can you hear me?
Sorry, yes. The Eiffel Tower is 127 years old.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh, interesting. Thank you for sharing. Good sentence.
you're welcome.
Mateo?
Okay, the tree is 100 years old.
The tree is 100 years old. Michael?
The flower is 3 years old.
The flower is 3 years old. Wow, that's a strong flower.
Mm-hmm.
And Mustafa,
Just an
we got, it's a good example, perfect sentence. And Stephanie, what's how many years old? Stephanie, we can't hear you. Your microphone's muted.
The Tower of Pisa is 200 years old.
Okay, really good sentence. And Victor?
The cell phone is 6 years old.
The cell phone is 6 years old. And Mustafa, what was yours again?
Me?
Mustafa.
Sorry. The same or another one?
You can give me another one if you want, just because you're special.
Yeah. No. The moon is 4.5 billion years. The moon age, yes. The moon age is 4.5 billion years.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing that with us. Any questions or comments about the dialogue, the sentences, the things that we looked at today?
No.
There was one thing I wanted to. Mateo, what's a doorway?
The doorway.
What is a doorway?
Doorway is the door for exit home.
It's not the actual door that opens. What's the doorway? Mateo, were you paying attention to me? Or were you paying attention to your other two girlfriends that you have?
No. Doorway.
You
Door.
asked the question. You asked it before, and then you said, "What's a doorway?" I explained it.
Okay, doorway for going out home, house.
Yes, but it's the doorway is the part around the door, not the door, but the part around the door.
Ah, okay. And I explained to you before. My problem is the door in the doorway is blocked.
Ah, okay. So now it's clear.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I need a lot of the time, but after I speak English more better.
You're doing very well. So you guys, that is all the information that I have for that class. We don't have time to do another dialogue, and my mother has distracted me with this.
Wow.
What's that?
Staring at me in the
It's
face.
watermelon, no?
Yes, watermelon.
Yeah.
This is your lunch?
This will be my lunch. And so she puts it right in front of me, and I'm trying to teach, and all I can see is the watermelon. It's like,
That's why you're so skinny.
Teacher, do you have an extra?
I have an extra piece of watermelon. Who wants it? Okay, good job, you guys. Thank you so much for coming to my classes this morning. I have a 1-hour break. I will eat my watermelon, and then I will be back for, I think, one more group class with you guys, right?
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.